heard you're pretty upset.
So glad.
We're providing a space for communal laughter and joy. All these people together laughing. What could be better than that?
You're watching the local news network, brought to you by RMW, Tafoya Barrett and Associates, and Dunkin' Donuts.
Hi, I'm Karisa Bruin,
I'm Scott Morehead.
and we
Are
founded
Lickety-Split Comedy. Seamless. Perfect, actually.
We were in Chicago for many years and then lived in Los Angeles for a couple years and working as improvisers and actors and writers and kind of making a career, and then
Performing like 6 nights a week.
okay.
Hi.
Here.
Many years later and many children later,
Could I use the real bow and arrow and the real arrow?
How about no bow and arrow while mom and dad are busy?
we moved to Pagosa, and sort of the deal was that we were slowing things down on purpose in our entertainment career so that we could focus on raising a family. And then one day Karisa came in and she goes, we should see if we can work with the local theater to do an improv show. And I said, that sounds like a lot of work and I do not want to do that.
And I said, too bad. And so we taught a class.
Yeah.
Without ever having done a show in Pagosa. Like our first class signups were through Thingamajig Theater at Pagosa Springs Center for the Arts, where we perform. And 19 people signed up for a class. I was like, these people are very brave.
I routinely thank them for jumping off the cliff, so to speak, and trusting us to do it, because it was really the start of what we've been doing.
1 to 2 times a year, we offer an 8-week introductory class. We call it Improv Basics. We also do drop-in workshops where it's just a one-off. We bring teachers in from all over.
We offer all kinds of stuff because we want people to be exposed to things that they've never been exposed to and to try it out. Watching local Pagosans who would never otherwise be introduced to this try out clowning workshops, trying out mask workshops, watching them go, yeah, I'll give it a try, is the purest joy to just sit in a room and be like, these people are witnessing and experiencing this for the first time, and look at what's happening in this room. It's so incredible.
How can we help you unlock who you are? It's not about us. It's not about you being some idea of funny. It's not about you coming up with the right witty lines. It's not about cleverness. It's about finding your true expression and allowing it to come through in this kind of uncertain format, which is improv.
There is no amount of class taking, in my opinion, that you can take that will get you to understand what this process is until you do it in front of an audience, because they're part of the conversation.
The audience responds to the bravery of the performers.
Agreed.
That's what is the value for the audience is I get to laugh and I get to be awed by the bravery of people that I see at the grocery store.
One of the things that we've discovered in doing the work is that it's already on the map. There are all kinds of local groups. We've interfaced with the folks that are at Crave Rep in Durango, and we're starting to make this little network of artists. And what you find, especially in improv, is that everybody wants to work with everybody. It's a super collaborative art form. It seems like we're kind of nowhere rurally, but really the community that's working on this is quite large.
For the rest of the summer, we've got our monthly shows. Those are on the 3rd Mondays in July and August at Pagosa Springs Center for the Arts. And then we've got classes coming up. We'll have an Improv Basics class in Durango and in Pagosa. We're offering a free class for the high schoolers locally. So homeschool students, if anybody wants to drive from Bayfield or up from Ignacio or whatever, it's 8 weeks. It's on our website.
All that and more at lickety-splitcomedy.com.
Stupid.
That was beautiful.
That was.
And for more stories like this, visit lnn.news.